Have you heard of Liechtenstein? This pint-sized European country is one of the continent's best-kept secrets, as it ranks among the smallest and least visited nations. Nestled between Switzerland and Austria, Liechtenstein captivates visitors with its imposing Alpine setting, rich cultural traditions, and the intrigue of exploring one of Europe's last remaining microstates. Let's take a look at the top reasons you won't want to miss adding Liechtenstein to your itinerary. Nestled between eastern Switzerland and western Austria lies the pint-sized European nation of Liechtenstein. At just 62 square miles, smaller than Washington, D.C., Liechtenstein ranks as the world's sixth smallest country. This landlocked microstate sits strategically between the Swiss canton of St. Gallen and Austria's Vorarlberg region. Despite its miniature size, Liechtenstein packs stunning alpine vistas. Nearly 82% of its terrain is uninhabitable, mountainous, and forested land, with the Rhine River Valley making up most of the flatlands. Fun fact, Liechtenstein's highest point at Grauspitz Peak, 85.27 feet, is over 5,000 taller than its lowest elevation along the Rhine, 1,400 feet. Navigating Liechtenstein is simple given everything is so compact. The country's few winding roads snake between quaint villages and sweeping mountain panoramas. Liechtenstein's culture and traditions reveal its medieval roots and strong ties to monarchy. Top highlights include Vaduz Castle, towering on a hilltop above the capital. This 13th-century fortress has housed Liechtenstein's royal family since 1939, first as a residence and now as their private property. The Liechtenstein National Museum provides an overview of the eccentric royal family's 700-year rule, and quirky stamps from the National Postal Museum once made up a sixth of the microstate's economy. The social calendar blends age-old customs with avant-garde flair during events like the quirky Bavarian-style Vaduzer Fasching Carnival or medieval combat reenactments at Gutenberg Castle, set magnificently against the craggy Alps trailing the Rhine Valley. The tiny country packs a lot of punch when it comes to outdoor recreation, thanks to its pristine natural habitat spanning sky-high peaks, pine forests, rolling vineyards, and the aquamarine Rhine cutting through the valley below. The prime spot for adventure is Malbun, Liechtenstein's lone ski resort nested high in the mountains, featuring 10 lifts and access to 25 miles of slopes carpeted in powdery snow. Malbun offers terrain for all abilities. Nearly 70% of the runs cater towards beginner and intermediate skiers, making it a family-friendly winter playground. Adrenaline junkies can also get their fill tackling off-piste lines through the tree-dappled backcountry. Après-ski is centered around local dining at Malbun's mountain huts, serving hearty stews, schnitzel, and hot beverages by the fireplace on cozy fur pelts. Other snow-fueled fun includes evening toboggan runs under the stars, snow tubing, winter hiking past frozen waterfalls, and ice skating with incredible high-altitude vistas as your backdrop. Beyond Malbun, Liechtenstein lures warm-weather adventurers with hiking and biking trails galore, rock climbing, parachuting, kayaking, and whitewater rafting on the Rhine's rapids, plus paragliding off mountain peaks if you dare. Making the most of your Liechtenstein escape requires insider knowledge on navigating this diminutive domain. Transport is best via bus, since the countryside's winding roads and mountain passes pose challenges for visitors driving themselves. Better yet, traverse Liechtenstein by foot or bike to soak up the charm of its barn-dotted valleys and vibrant wildflowers nodding in the alpine breeze. Base yourself in Vaduz to balance access and affordability. Hotels in the capital average $150 to $250 per night, while boarding in the quainter hillside villages runs $80 to $150 nightly. For budget-friendly dining, stock up on cheese, produce, and freshly baked breads at Vaduz's Saturday Farmers Market and craft your own picnic lunch. Liechtenstein offers duty-free shopping for wines, chocolates, and watches. It also rewards explorers who hike to handicraft boutiques in charming villages or bike between free cultural events, attractions, transportation, and prix-fix menus available with the Vaduz guest card. Despite its small size, Liechtenstein enjoys a strategic position nestled between Switzerland and Austria. The nearest international airports at Zurich, Switzerland, and Friedrichshafen, Germany, are both under a 2-hour drive or train ride away. Once there, public buses seamlessly connect Liechtenstein's villages for $3 to $5 per ride. You can also walk or bike across the entire country in under 2 hours. Driving offers flexibility to explore the Alpine roads at your own pace. Rental cars start around $50 per day, but keep in mind the mountain passes present challenges for inexperienced drivers. Dining, sit-down meals generally run $15 to $25 at casual eateries. A beer costs $7 and glass of wine starts around $8. Groceries cost slightly more than neighboring countries. Attractions. Major sites like Vaduz Castle and museums range from $10 to $20 entrance. Hiking trails and public parks offer affordable ways to experience nature. Special events. The National Day celebration on August 15th increases hotel demand, but surrounding weeks offer festivals like the Bergenstock wine hike at lower prices. Can't visit Liechtenstein without indulging in its world-class wines. One of the top events showcasing the quality vintages grown amongst the craggy peaks circling the Rhine Valley is the annual Vaduz wine hike. The $70 event pass buys you more than a standard wine tasting. It's an immersive journey into Liechtenstein's storied winemaking tradition. The guided tour includes a hike through vineyards flush with ripe Pinot Noir and Chardonnay grapes, explorations inside a working winery, and a gourmet picnic lunch expertly paired with a flight of wines that represent the region's terroirs. The mid-September celebration draws scores of revelers. They flock to the outdoor arena filled with long communal tables and live alpenhorn musicians pumping out folk songs as attendees bond over bottles of Liechtenstein's cherished nectar and take in panoramas of the Alps tinged pink by the setting sun. With its intimate setting and emphasis on connecting visitors to one of the country's most venerated customs, the annual Vaduz wine hike tops the list as a can't-miss local experience. Liechtenstein's small size means you can find pleasant weather nearly year-round, but the optimal times vary by activity. Spring, April to May. Mild weather in the mid-50s to 60s degree Fahrenheit makes spring perfect for hiking amongst blooming wildflowers while avoiding summer crowds. Attend Liechtenstein's National Day celebrations on August 15th. Summer, June early to September. Warmest weather in the 60s to 70s degree Fahrenheit range and sunlight until 9 p.m. lets you enjoy long days filled with biking, river activities, and outdoor festivals. Early fall still has summer warmth without peak tourist traffic. Fall, October to November. Crisp air in the 50s degree Fahrenheit and dazzling golden larch trees set the scene for leisurely hikes and cultural sightseeing. Top pick for wine harvest excursions to enjoy new vintages. Winter, December to March. Blanketed in snow, Liechtenstein transforms into a winter wonderland straight out of storybooks. Go skiing or snowshoe at family-friendly Malbun resort or toboggan under starlit nights. Avoid visiting in August if you dislike crowds, as hotels fill up for Constitution Day festivities on August 15th. Luckily, this micro-country guarantees you gorgeous settings no matter when you choose to visit. And there you have it, a snapshot of why tiny Liechtenstein should be on your travel radar. Have you visited this pint-sized European nation before? Or are you considering adding it to your upcoming adventures? Let me know in the comments. Be sure to subscribe to Adventure Voyage for more hidden gem recommendations as we take you far and wide, discovering offbeat destinations near and far. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, happy voyaging.